Hello my friends, I finally watched the Shogun Assassination Arc and what can I say, man? You know me, it destroyed me, to be blunt. It destroyed me. The ending was fucking really sad. Like, I'm a guy, like, if you see my reaction, I'm a guy who is not who's not feeling the expressions that he should, like, right now, right? Like, I'm disconnected with my feeling when I'm seeing something sad, and I'm not that sad in the moment, but after I've done, for example, my reaction, I thought a lot about the scene and I rewatched it a lot, and every time it has gotten sadder and sadder, like. And currently, like last week, it was very bad. Like, fuck, man, it feels really, it feels like I've lost a friend, man. I'm very sure that a lot of you guys felt the same. Like, it's something different when a Gintama character dies, because we have seen them all in the story, right? Like, we know everything about them, how they live, we saw how they are acting in their free time, we see them in the goofy scenes when they are playing around, we saw them when they were badass. Like, I remember the episode with Katsura, man, like Katsura and the Shogun, man. This collaboration was awesome and I have goosebumps right now. The music is so sad, right? How? Like, I don't know where to start, man. This is not even a review, man, but let me try to make this a review. What's the saddest part about this episode, let me start with it, is because everything that we did were for nothing. For nothing. Like, the Shogun died at the end and the bad guys won. The bad guys got exactly what they wanted, right? And the way he died, like, it was so unexpected. Like, we thought everything was fine until the last moment. What happened there? Like, a random guy betrays his trust. This perfect example of a leader got betrayed by his subordinates, right? And this is so sad because, like, everything that our crew did was for him. Like, at least he saw what people are willing to do for him, right? But he got poisoned. Like, he was a real man's man, right? Like, I don't accept any other Shogun except him. Like, Shige was the real one Shogun in my book. Like, I don't give a shit who comes after that. Like, it can't be the same, and you know it. It can't be the same. And the end scene, especially with the sister, man, like, oh my god, like, I didn't even know right away. I have to admit, I didn't even know that he died. Like, I knew that he was poisoned, but it made no sense for me that they let him on his own stay there, right? So I had to look at the comments of the video and they said, like, he is dead, and this pisses me off, right? Like, this death, like, look at this guy, man. Like, he didn't have a happy ending, and this sucks, and it makes me very angry, man. Like, seriously, fuck the Amando, man. Like, how can we even defeat this? There's no way. There's no way. Like, this show, like, I didn't see a way, like, to defeat them. Like, they're absolutely untouchable. Like, they're at the top of the head, and there's fucking nothing that we can do about them. And this pissed me off. Like, I never, like, this felt so hopeless. We can't even get the revenge for this guy. Like, we saw a Takatsugi. I have to also talk about Takatsugi. This arc was so insane, but I thought the Shogun deserves the spotlight of this video, right? Like, I'm so sad. I want to cry when I see his face. Like, this last time we see him, like, we won't get any interactions. Our boys won't even know that he died. This is the sad part. Like, just imagine that. Man, this arc was so insane. Like, seriously, this was the best, my favorite arc in Gintama. And I don't think that anything will come to top the Shogun Assassination Arc in Gintama. It was a 10 out of 10 for me, maybe 9.9 of 10, right? If I have to think very carefully. The only thing that I didn't like that much was, who could be better, it was that we didn't see a full fight between Kagura and his brother Kamui. But except that, like, we got Gintoki versus Takasugi, man. This fight was so good, so good. Even the outcome, like, then the twist, everyone up to this point, that's the major fights, like Sarutobi, Hattori, our crew, like, so insane. Like, I love this, like, the Shinsengumi, man. Like, this arc was the definition of Gintama for me. Like, this is a main arc. This is like the Pain arc. This is like the Freezer arc. This is like the main arc when you think about the series. Like, like in the mid-series, end series. Like, I'm sure it will have a good climax, Gintama. At least I hope so. But this arc, there's so much that I want to talk about. Like, but I don't think that I can fit everything here. The only thing that I can say is, like, seriously, like, why is this mother? Let me first start with this. The other Shogun that I was hyped up, the fucking Maron. I lost all respect about him when Kamui attacked that bitch. Like, he was one of my favorites, right? I thought, like, he would be the true G of the show. He looked dope as fuck, but he was first weak as shit. Secondly, got surprised. Third is stupid, and fourth has a fucking stupid shit personality. So nothing except his cool looking design, which is hyping me up anymore, to be honest, right? But for some reason he got what he wanted. He got the Shogun spot. Like, he even betrayed Takasugi. I really hope that Takasugi joins it. I was so happy that at least Takasugi didn't die. It was so happy to see how Takasugi robbed the eye of that man, which I forgot his name, right? The white-haired man from the war. And seriously, I was so sure that Takasugi was going to die. We saw a lot of backstory of Takasugi and really start to sympathize with him. And, like, he can't die. Please don't die, man. Takasugi, I want him, like, please destroy the Amando, like Gintoki, Katsura and Takasugi. Destroy the Amando, right? I don't know how to do it. We don't even have partners to do it, but we have to destroy it with space parts. There's so much shit, and I have the feeling that we can't solve that all. This is the sad part. Like, usually the hero is saving the universe, the world, but it is not even possible, it seems, in this world. So, but maybe I will look how this dynamic changes with the Shogun Go, because what Katsura and Takasugi was doing was considered to be bad, right? Because they were going against this great guy, the Shogun. But now, is it really bad to attack the new Shogun? I think it's even good to attack him, but because he will be a fucking dick. Also, will the Shinsengumi be loyal to the new Shogun, or will they, like, betray them or make their own organization? Because we know that when the new Shogun comes, everything changes. Maybe even the Shinsengumi will take the spot of the Shinsengumi, right? I'm very interested how the dynamic of the show will change after this tragic event occurred. Like, the princess sister, man. Just imagine your brother dies like that, man. This must be very heartbreaking. Shinpachi surprisingly didn't get that injured at all, right? Ooh, Sogo versus Kamui. I nearly forgot. I would never forgive myself if I had forgotten this battle, to review this battle in this review. Man, this guy was in. This was maybe my one of my favorite fights for sure. One of my favorite fights in the whole show. Like, both got my respect, especially Sogo, man. This guy he put even a better performance than Kagura, man. Like, seriously, I never thought in my entire life that Sogo was such a badass. Now I see why people call him the strongest of the Shinsengumi, right? So it's even more impressive that it shows how much Sogo was affected when Hijikata defeated him in the episode where his sister died, right? And wow, what a fight it was. And let me go to Hattori. He was insane too, right? How he fought against all the mans, Takatsuki mans. Like, I also loved how they portrayed the Yato, man. The Yato was insane. They were not fodder. Like, it was hard to deal with them. We escaped. Like, this, I just need to watch this arc again, where I'm thinking and I'm talking about it, that this arc, it's so good. It's so good. You can watch it on Patreon, right? And my other reaction, I will, after this review, do new episode reactions. 3 more every week, 3 episodes. You get it from me for $5 tier, so you basically get 12 episodes every month for $5. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed my review, and if you want to watch with me, you can watch it on Patreon. I'm so sad currently, but I hope the new episode, I hope really that they have a funny episode. Have a great day. I need more Gintama. Bye.